So after returning from our lean journey to Europe, we stopped at Vibeco Vibrators and Carl gave us a great tour. But the night that we arrived, we met Carl and Kim, his wife, and Magnus at a local restaurant, and Carl immediately pulled out the pen and paper and started writing on the table. Carl's amazing, he has a lot of great concepts, and he started sharing them with our team. But outside was brewing the storm of the century. And when we were nice and warm inside, outside the storm was coming this way. And Carl just gave us a fabulous tour. We learned lots of great stuff from him. We met his people. We talked about all the one-piece flow that they're implementing, bringing machines and build stations closer together. We walked around their facility, and then Carl was gracious enough in the evening to take us to his home, where we met his family and, of course, Bentley, their little dog. And HB is their big golden lab. And the reason he's named HB is because it means hairy bastard, because he gets hair everywhere. And Kim says he's constantly vacuuming up after him. He's just the funniest dog. He's like a big seal. He was a total hoot. And here's HB hanging out on the radiant floor. This dog is funny.
And that's
of course,
the Vibeco
Carl, he's
way.
pretty funny too, with his cigar.
Oh, who am I?
And Brady has to imitate him.
Guys, we're stuck, right?
Definitely stuck.
We're stuck. Here you go. This is the first night. There you go. It's coming down. So we'll see what it looks like tomorrow morning. You can see our car out there. I think we won't be able to see it in the morning. Now, this is the mega storm that we are facing right there. And this is what it looks like outside. It's blowing sideways. Okay, we're on generator power. This is day 2 of the storm. And there's a lot of snow out there. We've lost power. Locked up in our hotel room. Minimum lights. I'm using my iPhone now to illuminate the bathroom so we can take a shower. We're getting down to desperate. We're eating everything we can because we know the food's running out. Hopefully we'll get home someday. Live from Rhode Island.
That was NBC.
Oh, they did?
Or NBC, yeah.
All right, cool. So we're in the blizzard of 2013 in Rhode Island. There's our car. And Alexi dug it all out. Brady and Alexi are the man. Look at that. And then our car's out there on the freeway. We're going to try to make a dash for Newark. Think we'll make it?
Yes.
We're going to make it.
I know we're gonna make it.
We have confidence.
You have confidence, Paul.
So after Alexi and Brady had successfully got the car out, the news crew was actually staying at the hotel, so they were reporting regularly, and Alexi got interviewed. They got the car out on the road, and we were ready to venture out. Now remember, all the roads have been closed. Everybody's supposed to be off the road, but we figured if we don't get out of Dodge, we're never going to get out of this place.
We are, so we've got a stolen car too.
So at this point, we just got pulled over by the police because a downed tree had blocked our route. We were trying to find a new way around. We found this New Englander classic picture of him shoveling out. We stopped to say hi, and we were on the road. We finally got to the freeway, and it was unbelievable. Imagine this is the major freeway going up and down from New England to New York. And we caught up with the snow plows, and we followed them for about 30 miles as they tried to clear the road and make it open. There was just this one car and us basically on the road, and then lots of stranded trucks and cars everywhere. So on our journey south to New York to catch a plane out, we had a lot of hurdles to overcome. Number one was fuel. All the gas stations were closed. We finally found this truck stop that was open. We were able to get fuel. The pump was frozen. We had to use another pump. Our car, we had been mobbing down the road, just crazy, passing anybody and anything. Of course, there was very few cars on the road. And then down to Hartford, a major city in New England, and nobody anywhere. So to put this in context, remember, we're in one of the most densely populated places in the world, the Eastern Seaboard. And there's really nobody anywhere, and we're mobbing down the road trying to get to New Jersey so we can catch a flight out. So we're driving south away from the storm, and coming north into the storm was this massive convoy of work trucks, power line crews, tree trimming crews. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. It just went on and on and on. So So after almost 7 hours of driving, we made it to New York. It was a beautiful evening. The sun was going down over New York City, and we went to Katz's Delicatessen. We had a fabulous sandwich at the famous restaurant where they filmed Harry Met Sally. And we even got this woman who was sitting in the exact spot to reenact the scene with Meg Ryan. It was hysterical. She's doing me well, I can't say it. Needless to say, we had a great time. This is the Freedom Tower where the World Trade Center stood. We went all over down by Wall Street. We saw where George Washington was inaugurated and Wall Street itself, and the tomb of Alexander Hamilton and the famous bull representing the bull market. And then over to Times Square. We had a great time walking around just to show Brady and Alexi everything. So we got some great New York street food, and this is what happens when you go to New York in February or New England. We got caught in this gigantic storm, and we were just one of a few cars on the road that braved 300 miles to escape Nemo to get back to Seattle.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
Oh, and we have nobody's car.
Oh, that's right. And we tried to extend the car.
Yeah, I like your hat.